and welcome to Clash of the Dice. I'm James.
I'm Joshua.
And in this episode we're going to be playing a game of Warhammer Underworlds, and we're going to be using two of the Shadespire warbands using the Nightvault rules. I'm going to be using the Farstriders.
I'm going to be using Garrek's Reavers of Khorne.
Let's see how we get on. Okay, so we're set up. I've got objectives 1 and 4 in my side of the board. Joshua has got objectives 2, 3 and 5 in his side. I have won the initiative for the first round, so moving on to my first activation. I think I will start by activating Sanson Farstrider, and he is going to make a charge action, and he's going to move to there.
I have a card. Power card. Counter charge.
Is this a reaction?
This is a reaction, yes. Play this card after an enemy fighter's move action that is part of a charge action. Choose a friendly fighter and push them up to 3 hexes. They must end this push adjacent to the enemy fighter. So I'm going to push Sayek to there.
Okay, cool. Now, believe it or not, that actually works in my favour. So I can now use my shock hand axe instead of my bolt storm pistol. So I'm rolling 2 dice needing hammers instead of 3 dice needing cross swords.
You could have just shot me from all the way over there though.
I could, but I wanted to be behind cover and I wanted to be in that side of the board. 1 critical success.
I get 1 dice needing a dodge. 1 dodge.
Okay, but I still win.
Yep.
So you take 2 damage.
2 damage, that takes me down to 1 health. These guys don't have a lot of health.
Right, so moving on to power cards, I'm going to play Warning Cry, choose a friendly fighter and put them on guard. That would be Sanson Farstrider.
Okay.
Over to you for power cards.
I'm going to play Lethal Strike. If the first attack action in the next activation is a critical hit, double its damage characteristic for this attack action.
I'm going to pass.
I'm going to pass. Okay.
Your
My
activation.
Carsus, this guy is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, sneak up behind you and chop you in the face using his brutal chop. So I get 3 dice needing cross swords. Critical success, so my damage characteristic is doubled, which means I now have a damage characteristic of 4. Ooh. So I could take you out in 1 hit if you don't get a success.
Nope.
So you take 4 damage.
Oh dear, that's my leader out of action already.
Wow.
That's not so good. 1 glory point to you.
Yay.
So he can have that charge token now.
Yep. I'm going to play Ephemeral Shield. I'm not going to get that name right. The first friendly fighter to be targeted by an attack action in the next activation has +1 defense.
Okay. I'm going to play Lightning Blow. The first attack action in the next activation has +1 damage. Right, so I am going to
kill the guy who just killed you.
I'm thinking.
Revenge!
Okay, so this guy's going to charge to there. And which one's he? He is Almeric Eagle Eye, so he rolls 2 dice needing hammers.
2 dice needing dodges.
Critical success and a success.
No successes. How much damage?
3.
So you knock out the guy. So, wow.
So he can have that. They're sharing that charge token a lot.
Yeah, we are, aren't we?
Right, power cards. I'm going to play Champion's Fortitude, which is an upgrade. You can re-roll 1 defense dice each time you make a defense roll for this fighter on Almeric Eagle Eye.
Encroaching Shadow. Choose an enemy fighter in an edge hex.
Oh.
They suffer 1 damage.
Oh, grief, really?
I chose a lot of damage power cards in this deck.
Oh yeah, that's quite appropriate for Khorne. Right, my power phase, I am going to pass.
I'm going to pass.
That's your activation.
Okay. I'm going to activate... No. I'm going to activate Garrek. And he's going to move 1... Oh, no, not Garrek. Blooded Sayek. He's going to move 2.
So is this a charge or a move?
Charge. He's going to use Great Axe. I get 2 dice. And I need hammers. No successes! That would have done 3 damage.
I got a success, so I can push you away.
Uh...
I think. No, it just has no effect. So it just stays there. So I'm going to pass. Oh, sorry, it's your turn. Are you going to play or pass?
Well, the only card I can play, I can't.
Oh, there you go. So you pass, I pass, and my activation, yes?
Yep.
Right, so I'm going to activate Elias Swiftblade, this one, who is going to... just move 1, 2, 3 to there. Right. 1, 2, 3 to there. So this is actually a charge. And I'm going to take a pot shot at Garrek. So that would be 3 dice needing cross swords.
1 dice needing a dodge.
1 critical success.
No successes. How much damage?
1.
Okay.
They're not very powerful, these crossbow things.
Cross
pistols. Storm pistols.
Storm pistols. Okay. You playing or passing?
I am passing.
I'm going to pass. Okay. My turn. I'm going to activate Garrek Gorebeard. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get support from Blooded Sayek. I get 2 dice needing hammers using Blood Drink Axe. Dang it! I get no successes!
Not that there's any point in me rolling that, but I can re-roll it. I've got an upgrade that says I can, and I got a success. So that was a charge from him, yes?
Yep.
Right. So, your activation? Sorry, power card.
I pass, because the only card I've got I can't play.
And I pass as well.
Okay.
So my activation, my last one for this round, is going to be an exchange, I think. Yeah, I'm going to swap an objective card. Oh, grief, that's not much better. Right, and for my power phase I'm going to pass.
I pass. My final activation is going to be on Targor, and he's going to move on to objective 5.
Okay, are you playing or passing?
Passing.
I pass as well. So, end phase. First, if this fighter ends an action phase in enemy territory, he becomes inspired.
Is that the same for all of them?
It is the same for all of them.
So
the other one's inspired as well. So that makes them slightly tougher on defence.
Okay.
Objectives? Have you scored any objectives?
I scored 2. I scored Blood for the Blood God. Scored. Oh, that was a score this immediately. So I should have scored it after I used him.
Okay. So what was it?
Score this immediately if 3 or more of your charges made a charge action in this phase.
Okay. Yeah.
1, 2.
I'll let you score that now. Yeah. You have done 3.
Yeah. Since did and he died.
Yeah.
So that's a glory point. And then hold objective 5, so we get another glory point.
Well, I've got none. Right, so let's clear away these charge tokens.
I'm getting off to a good start.
You are. You've taken out my leader. You've got 3 glory points, and I've got 1 glory point.
And I'm starting to get to my way to becoming inspired. All of them become inspired by defeating 3 fighters.
Yeah.
Well, not
one more player gets taken out, and you've achieved that. Right. Discard unwanted objectives. Play upgrade cards. I can't.
I have none.
And then draw back up to 3 objective cards and 5 power cards.
Discard power cards.
Oh yeah, discard unwanted power cards, sorry.
I don't want to.
Right. So, I don't need any objectives. 3 power cards. Roll off for initiative. No successes.
2 critical.
Ouch.
So I get to start.
I'm going to die.
Okay, so I'm going to start by activating Blooded Sayek. He's going to use his Great Axe. 2 dice, needing hammers. Finally, I hit!
Against this guy.
Yeah.
So I get to roll 2 dice.
Needing shields, and he can re-roll. Dang it!
I'm good.
You are indeed.
You can push me.
Okay.
Oh. Driven back. Trapped. If the target of a failed attack action can be driven back, but the fighter can't be pushed, because all the hexes they'll be pushed into are blocked, the attack action is successful instead of failing. The target suffers damage, take a number of wound tokens equal to the damage characteristic of the attack action. So, I am wounded. How many wounds do I take?
From the attack?
Yes.
3.
3?
Yep.
Oh, he's dead.
Blooded Sayek, 1 range, 2 dice, needing hammers, 3 damage.
Okay. Take a glory point.
Yep. Neat. Okay. Power cards.
Indeed.
I'm going to play an upgrade on Garrek, which is Gore Slick, +1 defense.
I am going to play Determined Effort, +1 dice for the first attack action in the next activation.
I'm going to play another upgrade on Garrek, and it's going to be Grizzly Trophy. When this fighter takes an enemy fighter out of action, gain 1 additional glory point.
Okay. I'm going to pass.
I'm going to play another upgrade, and this is going on Blooded Sayek, and he's going to get +1 wounds and Great Fortitude.
Right. I'm going to pass.
And I'm going to pass.
Really?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
My activation now?
Yes.
Yay. I'm going to charge with Swift Blade Inspired.
Oh, all my guys should be inspired.
Oh yeah, they should, yes. So
3
that's
fighters,
3 fighters
well.
out of action. Actually, I'm not going to charge, I'm just going to stand where I am and shoot. So I get 4 dice, needing cross swords. I'm shooting at him. Well, that was good. So, this may surprise you to know that I'm going to pass.
I'm going to pass.
So, your activation?
I'm going to activate Sayek Inspired. He hasn't charged yet. So he's going to charge. 1, 2, 3. And I get 2 dice, needing hammers, and this has got cleave. Dang it! So I can push you back.
No, because you failed, didn't you?
Yeah, and you got no successes as well. Doesn't that mean I can push you back?
No, I got a success.
Cleave.
What does cleave do?
Cleave makes shields not work, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, cannot use shields as successors. So yes, you can drive me back.
So I'm going to drive you back into the lethal hex. So you take 1 wound. And I then play a reaction, Pick Trap. Play this after an attack action that drives an enemy fighter back. That fighter then takes 1 wound.
Ooh, good combo. So I'm nearly dead and almost completely out of the game on the 2nd round. This is not going well at all.
I am going to pass.
I'm going to pass. I'm going to charge on my activation.
My poor little Anolf. I get 1 defense dice, needing a dodge.
1 critical success.
Ow! Nothing. 2 damage?
That takes 2 damage, yep.
He's dead.
Yeah, I actually get an upgrade or a glory point.
Poor little Anolf.
But he's now charged, so he can't do anything for the rest of the turn. I'm going to play Potion of Rage, which I can't use in this entire phase because I've charged.
Okay, I pass.
I pass.
Okay, my activation. I'm going to activate Garrek. No, this is Garrek. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So he's going to charge. He can now move 5, so he moves to there. And he's going to use his Awakened Axe.
Have you got cleave by any chance?
Nope. He gets 2 dice, needing hammers. Come on, give me the hammers. No! They always give me cross swords.
Failed.
I'm not getting any hammers whatsoever.
I'm struggling to feel sorry for you right now.
I don't blame you.
Seeing as you are annihilating me at the minute on the second turn.
Okay. I'm passing.
Well, I'm going to exchange an objective card, because that's unachievable.
Okay. Right. My turn. You playing
Yep.
for passing?
I'm passing.
Final activation for me. Targor's gonna charge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move to here. 3 dice needing swords. They've been giving me cross swords a lot. Let's hope they keep giving me them. 2 critical successes.
I'm dead.
You take 2 damage.
He's dead. And that's just the second turn. There's no point in playing on. No point whatsoever. So well done, congratulations. Because even if we play a third round, you are technically supposed to play on. None of my objectives are going to be able to score. So, and you've already got 4 points. So that was a very swift victory. Right, well, credit where credit's due. You played that very well. You played your characters to the best of their abilities. You built a good deck, and it really matched up with the way you played the characters, so well done for that. So, for me, well, I got utterly hammered in the second turn, and again, for me, I tried to build the my tactics and my deck around the concept of Farstriders being inspired when they cross into enemy territory. So I wanted to get them into enemy territory as quickly as I could to get them inspired to make them tougher. Well, that didn't work, did it? So yeah, I think it's part of the problem where you've got a dice game and you've got a card game combined into one. More often than not, you'll fall foul of one or the other. You either won't get the cards you want and you won't get the dice rolls you want. I got both. I didn't get the cards I wanted, I didn't get the dice I needed. So yeah.
I built my deck of the Garrek's Reavers all based around damage because two of them have 2, 2 of them have 3, and Garrek has 4. So they're gonna probably get kicked out quickly. So I want to deal as much damage as I can whilst I'm in there and just get a quick victory.
Yeah, but again, you thought about that in your setup. You put the weaker guys, the guys with just 2 wounds at the back, and you get the tough ones at the front, so they were going to survive a bit longer. And that's probably a good way to do it. I mean, the guys that I've got, they've all got 4 wounds. All Stormcast Eternals have got 4 wounds, but it's really easy to inflict those wounds, as I've said before. Whereas your guys, they deal quite a lot of damage, especially when they're ganging up on you, and especially when they get upgraded. So yeah. Whereas my guys, they've got those bolt pistols, they deal 1 damage. Their hand weapons deal 2 damage, which is enough to take out one of your weaker guys, but I couldn't get to them because they were right at the back. So yeah, I just think you played that really well, and I played it really badly. I've said before, I think the Stormcast Eternals are too fragile. Those guys, the Farstriders, when they get upgraded, they're a bit tougher when it comes to defence, because they then roll 2 dice, but when your guys get upgraded, some of them get cleave, or you can give them upgrades that give them cleave, so that negates that. So yeah, I think in future I'll stick to my little green sneaky gits, because when 3 of them get killed, you've still got 6 left that you can carry on playing with. So yeah, I think it could well be that I'm just playing Stormcast Eternals wrong. I don't know what you think. I probably need to rethink my tactics on it. Because by putting them far forward so you can get into the enemy territory, you're leaving them exposed to charges from Khorne berserkers. Blood Reavers.
Ah!
So yeah, I think I just need to rethink my tactics on that. I have played with the Liberators. Obviously we play games that you don't get to see, and I played 2 games against a mate of mine, and the first game I won, but that's because he'd never played it before. And when it came to the rematch, we then did a rematch, he thrashed me. So again, it could well be that I'm playing Stormcast Eternals wrong, or it could be that they simply are too fragile. I don't know. We'll as we get more and more experience playing them, we'll see. But yeah, considering that we have played another game of that again you didn't get to see of you played the Eyes of the Nine.
Yeah.
Against, was it Cursebreakers?
Cursebreakers.
I think it was Cursebreakers. Yeah, because I only played Liberators the other day for the first time, so it must have been Cursebreakers. And you hammered me in the second turn. So that's the second time that you have hammered me in the second turn.
Me, I'm always a second turn goer, and because second turn middle game, it's always fairly energetic for me.
I'm not entirely sure that makes sense.
I don't know.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed watching me get thrashed. So it just goes to show that I don't always beat him. He does beat me, and when he does beat me, boy does he beat me. So thank you for watching. Please continue to like,
comment,
and subscribe. And until next time, God bless, and indeed, Merry Christmas.